Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Game. This is Play Dead Live. The KILZ Cup Bronze Event, Sly versus Mirror, old time rivals. We got a really good one in store for you guys. This is the second week of the KILZ Cup, and this is the biggest week. So not everybody's going to walk away with gold. We understand that. There's always going to be 3 teams to say it should have been us. But you know what? It doesn't make any of these battles any less important. In fact, tonight, Sly and Mirror are both battling because they don't want to be on the bottom looking up. They want to walk away with that bronze. But even still tonight, one of those teams is going to get the best of the other team. And that's why we play it. We play it to have fun, and we do keep score. Look at the super chats we got up here. We got good luck, Mirror. Good luck, Sly. Let's take the battle for the bronze. Valar in the house. Hello, 999 KILZ, great mods, channel members, PDL, players, sponsors, trivia, box burn, KILZ coin. This is the KILZ Cup. And really proud of this event. You guys know I've been hyping this event up for a long time. I've always wanted to kind of have a tournament that I sponsor that just kind of continues, that we do this on a regular basis. And we're going to do more sponsored tournaments because, you know, we have these really creative matches. And, you know, it's fun to kind of take a step back every once in a while and just get down into the elimination factor of what we do. So I'm going to take you to tonight's event. I'm going to show you something that you haven't seen yet. There it is right there. Sly versus Mirror, bronze event. But check this out. Remember, we had 4 games that were rescheduled. So once we conclude the event, this Wednesday night, the championship of Vox traveling to Arc. Next Monday, we're back, and I know the excitement, the hype is there for the final 4 games of the first half of the season, and then we reset the records to get into the second half, which means you'll start qualifying for more and more events. Right, Craven? KILZ Cup, the new norm. Absolutely. Check this out. Next Monday night, Mirror and Arc, Dead Wedding. It's a brand new style. We've never done it before. Dead Wedding means you will pick players that cannot use any legends, any cosmics, any legendary pets, any cosmic pets next Monday night. Then Wednesday night, we got Vox and Sly. And then we've got the final 2, which is Red Wedding. And then, as I said before, here's the way we're going to do it. The records reset for the second half of the season. Now, at the end of the season, we're going to take the first half plus the second half for the Crossfire Championship. But even if you're 5 or 6 games behind the leader right now, we're going to reset the records so we start fresh for the second half. And that way, when we get to the Asylum Tournament, which is very much like the KILZ Cup, except different rules, different maps, the records will be from the second half of the season on. So everybody can still qualify for that number 1 seed in the next tournament that we do. And again, first half of the season plus second half of the season will be your total record, but you do get a chance to reset it and maybe even catch the leaders anyway. So it's going to be some wild times. All right, as we said, this is what we got lined up for you guys. You can see the next 2 weeks, brand new style of match. And just a reminder, the brackets we got out there, we got Sly versus Mirror tonight. Wednesday night, we're playing for the championship. Vox traveling to Team Arc, so make sure you're there for that one as well, too, as we will crown the first ever KILZ Cup champ. But you know what? I want to do a little something. I am going to give away 1 bundle for Wednesday night. Only 1. If there's a tie, we're going to roll off. So everybody here watching, everybody here cheering, give me a number from 1 to 20 because you might have a chance to get your bundle paid for. It is roll time, baby. So a free piece of gear could be on the line for Wednesday night's event. So we have a tie. We're going to do a roll off. But you guys know the value of this. I told you, we're going to do some big things with the KILZ Cup. Also, everybody who's playing in this tournament is going to get a recognition and a reward at the end of the tournament. So third will be better than fourth is what I'm telling you guys. So you do want to win tonight. So it is, for fun, but third will be better than fourth. So play hard tonight. All right, let's see who's going to win a free bundle. I'm pretty excited about this. I don't think we've ever given away a free bundle before. So first time ever. Refresh the dice. We always have to refresh whenever we log on the first time, by the way. There it is. All right, here's the die roll. Come on, lucky number 14. Somebody had to pick 14. Where are you at? Where are you? Oh, we got a tie. We got a tie. We got Villar and we got B-Dub. You know what? To hell with it. We're giving them both a free bundle. Villar and B-Dub, congratulations. Your Wednesday night bundle is on the house. We're going to give it away. I'm feeling good about the KILZ Cup. So we're giving away 2 bundles tonight. Villar and B-Dub, lucky number 14. All right. You know what? I don't think we've ever given away a bundle tonight. We gave away 2 of them. Couple things. We got a few minutes before we start. So let me get you guys caught up on the calendar. You don't have to memorize this or recite this. I know we've got events coming up, but I want to give you guys at least a little bit of a heads up on a couple of the events that we do and the time frame for it. I do know that Tammy has an event, and a few people will be at that. So I did take that into consideration as well. We do have an event that Saturday, but it's something that we do every year. So I'll start from the top on Saturdays, okay? This coming up Saturday, we got our first ever box event of 2024. That's been sold out for 2 months. So you guys know all the new items we've been adding the last couple months. So we got a box event Saturday. Then the following Saturday, a fan favorite. I know you guys love it. Do not RSVP with me yet. But it is Pet Battle Pro Tour month number 2. That will be on February the 3rd, Saturday night. First Saturday in the month of February. So I know you guys are excited about that one. The following Saturday, that is the night before the Super Bowl. This has been a tradition for us. Last year, we made it official. We called it the Clash Kickoff. So Saturday, February 10th, we will have the Clash Kickoff. That is our football game that we do. And we do it before the Super Bowl every year. So that's something that we're going to do that Saturday. Craven Light's eyes are going to light up because February 17th, we got our first Battle Royale. We're doing those every 2 months. So now I got a couple of off days, okay? I just showed you the calendar that showed you that we'll be playing the next 2 Mondays and Wednesdays. So after the Super Bowl is on the 11th. That Monday, the 12th, no event. No event that Monday. Several people will be traveling, but that's not the only reason. Because on Tuesday, the 13th, we will have our first ever Midway Awards. It is our mid-season awards. It's kind of like a light version of the Max Awards. It's going to be a little bit more lighthearted, funny, some different awards you guys have never seen before, just some different ways to recognize people. So that'll be Tuesday, February 13th. And because we don't have a Monday match, we won't have a Wednesday match, but that Thursday, so instead of Monday, Wednesday, we're going Tuesday, Thursday, we will have prime time Castle Strike for you guys Thursday the 15th. It'll start at 8 o'clock. It will end at 10 o'clock. And you guys have participated in Castle Strike the last time on a Saturday. You know how that works. 2 teams go between 8 and 10, or 8 and 9, and then 2 different teams go between 9 and 10. So that week we will have Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then the following Monday we will have the second half of the season kicks off on February 19th. So crazy good stuff for you guys. With all of that being said, we will have inventory at the end of February. And those of you that participated in the fishing tournament and some of the other things, you know that we are super, super close to the portal. So I would anticipate that we will be doing data entry for the portal anytime within the next couple weeks. I'm working on maintenance contracts. I'm working on server hosting. The portal does everything that we need it to do. Every single aspect of the portal works. It works great. But there's some tweaks to it that need to be done. I'll give you a few of them and just let you know how close we are. The fishing game. Fishing game is taking out dead dimes instead of KILZ coins. That's a pretty easy fix, right? We can get that done. The auction house works perfectly. No issues with the auction house. Notifications work perfectly. The store works perfectly. The crafting module works perfectly, but it does not alphabetize. I know that might sound picky to some people, but when you see like 1,000 recipes in there and you're looking for your recipe and the only way you can find it is search, we've pushed back with the developers. So that's something. Legacy items. To create your legacy items, the amount of times it's previously been upgraded is currently not working, even though we purged all the items and we flattened all the items. We don't really need that to work, but we want it to work in the future. That and a few small things is all we have. That's it. So we could launch the thing today and use it today. Tammy, Julia, Kel, Amy, is that an incorrect statement? We could launch it right now. And we could use it for everything that we currently do. Everything that we're doing now is cleaning up a few small details. So I want you guys to be just very, very proud and very, very excited because we've tested this for the last 3 months and it does all the stuff that we need it to do. We just need it to do just a little bit better, some of those things. Very smooth, very easy for you guys. Kel designed a Florida Gators room, so that's easy to do. One more thing that we added is we added user accounts. So now you don't have to load a picture. All you do is go in and set up an account, and we can customize a picture so we know who you are. And that way when you trade with other people, that little drop down is your custom picture. So just really, really neat features. And I'm just so proud of all of you guys and all the hard work you put into it because I certainly think it represents everything that we've done. I don't know there's any part of it that doesn't work. You can print out your own inventories. You don't have to wait for me to send it to you. You can print it out, PDF, pictures of all your inventories. Really, really cool stuff. All right. So I just wanted to make sure that I filled all you guys in. And we had about 10 minutes, so I gave you a 10-minute overview. It's 8:28. I think we probably have everybody here, but I'm going to double check it. So let me do pre-match buffs. We'll start a couple minutes early just in case we do have everybody here. So if you are Kel, JJ, B-Dub, Moonshot, Dimes, Bones, Craven, and Ocean Man, give me your pre-match buffs, and we'll see if we have everybody a couple minutes early. If we do, we will get down to business. All right, I see Bones, I see Moon, I see Kel, Ocean Man, B-Dub, Craven, Dimes, and all we need is the Minister of Madness. You like that, don't you, JJ? The Minister of Madness? It's not bad. It's not bad. Tonight, we will take you down. And again, I got to say it because I love my Castle Strike. It is the Malachi Mortis Manor. Now, I'm going to say this. Mir made some ground and got a couple of those spots back. But to all of y'all out there, there is more work to be done. I want to see the fight in everybody. You got 2 months to recapture. You've done a great job so far. And remember that Thursday night, in a couple of weeks, you're going to have a chance to capture even more land. All right, here we go, everybody. Let's take you down to Mir's home field for tonight's match. And tonight's starting lineup is as follows. For the home team, Team Mir, we got the Marshal in the bomber zone, Moonshot leading us off tonight. And across the way, in the DZ, we got Ocean Man rocking the DZ tonight. After Ocean Man, we go to Kel. Kel will be sieging from the tank zone. They have chosen the battleship, and thank God Caps Lock Kel is not the challenger tonight. That is JJ, so I am thankful for that. After Kel, we got Deadly Dimes in the rover zone. After Dimes, we got B-Dub in the rover zone. B-Dub is the captain tonight. After B-Dub, we're going to kick it over to Bomber Bones. Bomber Bones in the bomber zone. And then going last and certainly not least, the Minister of Madness, the captain, JJ, who will be the challenger tonight. And then Craven Light will be the captain and the siege. And Deadly Dimes is also going to be challenging for Team Sly. All right, remember, timers are not able to be challenged. Play fast, play fun, and we're going to kick this thing off with Moonshot. 20-second timer, Moon. Let's go. Timer is up. Beat the timer. All right, Moonshot is going to go Cosmic Shield to their Temple Flame. Interesting, interesting. Nice. All right, cannot be hit on the next attack, so that would be Ocean Man. He is going to play Boss to Main Street. Moon, Boss in 1 with Cap in 3. A little bit of heal and seal. M7 Rapture to the wall with Mass Destruction. It does hit. Oh, we're going to teardrop it early. All right, M7. We're still early, so the Mass Destruction is not ramped up, but it is still an M7, and he is still taking down a black block. And 70% of a green block. I got 30 green remaining, and it is a Rapture, so let's go ahead and teardrop it. Team Mir starting out hot. Let's kick it over to Ocean Man from the DZ. Ray, 20-second timer. Easily beats the timer. Thank you for that. It's going to go Boss to the side chest. Ocean Man in 1 with Cap in 3. Going to play Cronin. Going to go with the Negation Wand. B-Dub, no Sleet. The Ice Wands can still be played, but B-Dub cannot play that wand. Air Wands are off the board. Cosmic Collar, no blue. S8 Lithium to bury the dead. And Mass Destruction 4. Ouch. We have not seen a bury the dead in some time. All right, let me get the Cronin roll first. All right, so we are going... Cronin is a 12-sider, 1-6. Will tell us which round that Sly gets the rage in. Round 8, no rage for Cronin. All right, let me make sure. B-Dub. Does the Bury the Dead hit? Cannot use a blue on it, but I want to make sure it does hit. KILZ going to intervene it. It is not going to hit. All right, so Boss is good. Cronin is good. Negation 1 is good. Let's give Ocean Man a seal. Playing the Legendary, cannot use the blue. Pays the price for both. Going to try to bury the dead, and KILZ says we're going to use a prevention on that. All right, let's go over to Kel. 20-second timer for Kel from the tank zone. Timer is up. Nerf timer incoming. She beat both. She beat both. It's within a second. She's going to get in the ship and go to their DZ. Boss to their chest with a seal. Let's play Boss. Give her that seal. Kel playing Boss in 1 with Cap in 3. Elmo to the Watchtower. And let's go ahead and stack that Mass Destruction. Elmo to the Watchtowers. Nice 10-point shot. And we'll light that first one up. All right, let's go from Kel over to Deadly Dimes from the Rover Zone. 20 seconds Dimes. All targets can be hit. The Temple Flame has the Cosmic Shield has faded off of that. Dimes going to go Range Rover. Go over to the Temple Steps. Good to go. Furnace Wand. Take the red wands out of play. No rage this round. Can exceed 6. It can, but we will nerf it down to 6 if it does. Going to go Colossal Kang. Possible 73-point Kang. If it caps. Dropping a seal, putting out the flame. And let's ramp up that Mass Destruction. 8 for both teams. Seal and put out the flame. All right, let's kick it over to B-Dub from the Rover Zone. B-Dub, 20 seconds to you. We got B-Dub, Bones, JJ, and Craven. Easily beats the timer. And Deadly Dimes got a tire. Kel got a cannonball. And B-Dub with a tire. All right, B-Dub. Driving down to the Temple Steps. Pet Rebel, Cadet, and that Mass Destruction looking like 12. Y'all throwing the firepower tonight. Going to be a lot of destruction. Rover, Steps, Pet Repel, put out the flame, and Mass Destruction. All done within the timer. Let's go over to Bomber Bones. 20 seconds, Bones. Ooh, Bones says, let's get down to business. Going to the portal. See if Kel wants to go to the portal or she likes her battleship and her DZ. Sneaky Bones. Kel says, you got it. I got bigger fish to fry, and Bones is like, I'll take it. I'll take the points. White flag for Bones. 200-point MPS and a ruffled feather. But we know she's going to be off the field for a couple turns, and that allows for a lot of things that can be done in that time period. So let's give Sly all those awards. Father Ron approves. Craven Light going to play Victorium. Craven, can you give me the points on Victorium? I'm pulling it up. I did not have that file open, but it'll save me a couple of minutes here. All right, 25 on Victorium. Thank you for that. Sorry about that. There you go. All right, we got Woodrow, Heal and Seal. Give Moonshot his Heal and Seal. E1 Top Hat. To the Watchtower. Does it hit Craven? Does hit. Let's light Watchtower number 2. All right, we got a little bomb shelter built there for Moonshot from Woodrow. You guys can see that. Everything else should be good. Let's go over to Craven Light. Craven, 20-second timer. And remember, the bomber zone cannot be occupied as long as that bomb shelter's up. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. All right, beats the Nerf timer. Gonna jump into Battleship. Gonna move to their O-zone. I feel like he might have had to restructure that move to the O. I mean, it's just a guess because of the bomb shelter, but that might have been a little mine smoke there. Bonfire to the Temple Flame. F5 Max Mike to their wall. And some mass destruction. All right, Bonfire. B-Dub's going to relight that temple. That was cruel and unusual punishment there. Craven Light with a cannonball. So both these teams doing some crazy stuff. All right, Battleship's good. Drives past the bomber zone to the O-zone. Relights the Temple Flame. F5 Max Mike to their wall. And it does have mass destruction on this one. Got 30% green remaining. We rebuild the green, and we're putting the black back up because it barely carries over. 15% of a black block remaining. So it looks like a full wall, but 85% of it is off the board. Moon took it all the way down, almost to the end of the green. Craven built it up just barely back into the black. All right, and that is the end of round number 1, everybody. At the end of the round, Deadly Dime's going to rotate into the temple. Give Dimes a blessing. B-Dub, there's fire. We got a Halo for Ocean Man. Halo for Kel. Halo for JJ. Let's go to the DZ. I've got 25 for Mir, 0 for Sly, because Kel neutralized. Craven visited the O-zone. Kel visited the DZ. Strawman 0-0. And we're going to dim that Dragonstone, and we're going to dim that Dragonstone. All right, all points should be up to speed. Round 2, proven fact, is the fastest round of any round that we play. Moonshot, 20-second timer, you're up. Timer is up. Beat the timer and the Nerf timer. Going to go Mythic Kang to his boss. All right, Moon with the Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Going to go Cryo Ring. Craven, you can only play Frost effects. Going to put a Max Seal on B-Dub. Gonna go Inferno to the Straw Man. Light that sucker up. And Moon will lose his seal for the Straw Man damage. Mythic Kang is good. Cryo Ring, Max Seal, and an Inferno. All done within the timer. Let's go over to Ocean Man. 20-second timer, Ray. Beats the timer. Ray going Gold Kang. Gold Kang, possible 55. Ray going to break out the Chasm Wand. Guess I should say it right. Chasm Wand. It is a Earth Wand. Block all paths to DZ for 1 turn. Just want to make sure I had the right color. So it is green. Earth Wands are off the board. All paths to the DZ are blocked for 1 turn. No portals. No ways to climb the stairs. And Dragon Smoke. H9 Trixie to the Kang and Woodrow. And we'll put a zap on Kang. All right. B-Dub, the Tanner is for the Trixie. And I'm assuming the zap hits. Is that correct? All right, so we're going to get 1 zap in play. All right, so they're going to use a Tanner for the Trixie. We're going to destroy Woodrow, the Woodrow wall. And we're going to put 1 zap on that Kang. Gold Kang, Chasm Wand, Dragon Smoke, H9 Trixie. First one is stopped. Let's go ahead and use up this Tanner. They have 1 Tanner remaining. A zap goes through, and Woodrow is out of play. All right, let's go over to Kel. 20-second timer for Kel. All right, Kel is moving to their bomber zone, so this has not been asked, but I will give you clarity on it. The Chasm Wand would not affect boats underneath the DZ. It would affect you from entering or leaving the DZ, but because she's in a boat underneath, it's going to have no effect on it. So we're going to move her boat over to the bomber zone. Gonna go Mythic Kang to Moon's Boss. Kel playing Mythic Kang could be worth a 63 spot. Pet Repel. Gonna amplify that wall. Craven says, wait. E2 Elmo to the Watchtower. Movement, Kang, Pet Repel, Amplify ability, and Grenade. And next we got Dimes, B-Dub, Bones. We'll skip Bones. So it'll be B-Dub and JJ back-to-back, and then Craven. What you got for us, Craven? All right, we're going to prevent the Elmo. So we got a tank prevention. All right, so no Elmo, no points. Let's go over to Deadly Dimes. Deadly Dimes, 20 seconds from the Temple. Dimes, B-Dub, JJ, and Craven. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Dime's going to move to the tank zone. Lost Marty. Take Bonnie's keys. Ouch. Bonnie no longer has a rover. It's kind of cold. Going to go Pet Repel. I think Lost Marty does count as a Marty play. All right, does count as a Marty usage. So move to tank zone. Lost Marty, Pet Repel, Top Hat to the wall, and going to hinder B-Dub to give her a -1. All right. I love the Top Hat. I just think something's missing. There's no juice on it. Do have mass destruction, but there's no enrage. Movement, Marty, Repel, Top Hat, and hinder. %, of a black block, 30 black remaining. No Top Hat effect. 30% of a black block still on the board. All right, let's go from Dimes over to B-Dub. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Scold to Craven. A little bit of Dragon Smoke. Going to Cadet to that Temple Flame and Amplify. All right, Scold to Craven. Let's get B-Dub. All right, I'm going to give her the Cadet, and then we're going to give her the Absorption. Scold is going to light Watchtower number 3. And let's give her another Amplify. I got Craven Light sitting at 90%. All right, again, Scold hits, lights a Watchtower, gives her the Absorption, Dragon Smoke. Relights there, Dragonstone. Cadet puts out the Flame, and she gets the Amplify as well. Let's go back-to-back Team Mirror. JJ from the DZ, 20-second timer. JJ and Craven. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Going to go Scold to Craven. Binds to Dimes. Ejection Bomb and Detonate to Dimes with an Amplify. Heck yeah. We got some action. Binds to Dimes. Ejection Bomb, Detonate. We already gave her the Amplify, and Scold to Craven. Craven hits her weight. Going to play Marty. That is the second and final Marty for Team Sly. Scold is going to give JJ a Absorption. Absorption and a Seal. Take Craven down to 80. We're going to light Watchtower number 4. So we'll give Mir a full set of Watchtowers, and then we'll light the 4th one. Finds does hit. Breaks her Seal. And we'll take Dimes down to 90%. Scold is good. Lights a Watchtower. Gives her the Absorption. Takes damage from Craven. Binds, hits Dimes. Sets her up for the ejection bomb. They do play Marty. Never happens. Amplified does work. Craven, final move of round number 2. 20-second timer. You're on the clock. Beats the timer. Craven going to move up the coast to their DZ. Steel JJ's Boss. Talon Ocean Man over to the Temple. Heal and Seal. Amplify the Wall. And S8 Trixie for both Kangs. Movement's good. Steel JJ's Boss is good. Talon is good. Heal and Seal is good. And B-Dub, how do you feel about those Trixies? Gold Tanner and Gold Blue. Craven, you got 40 points of damage coming back at you. 20 points from the Tanner. He's going to use absorption. All right, so he absorbs 20 of it. He takes 20, which takes him down to 60. Then the Heal and Seal brings him back to 70. And that is the end of round number 2. Captains, give me a round 3 subs. B-Dub's going to move into the Temple and get a blessing. Ocean Man getting a blessing. Strawman, 5 Mirror, 0 Sly. DZ, 0-0. Craven Light with a Halo. JJ with a second Halo. We're going to dim that Dragonstone, and we're going to dim that Dragonstone. MPC coming in for Moon, Tiny coming in for Ocean Man. All right, order is as follows. It'll be MPC, Tiny, Kel, Dimes, B-Dub, Bones, JJ, and Craven. Before we get to MPC, let's go ahead and cap. 126 points in Kangs for Team Mirror. First boss of the game. We'll get pre-match buffs for Tiny and MPC. Where you at, Dimes? Get those Tiny pre-match buffs. There it is. All right. B-Dub, MPC. 20-second timer. All right, MPC, moving to the temple. Morb to Priestess. Woohoo! She didn't play an ability. Yes! Yes! You knew what I was looking for. Boss to Main Street. Yes. The Morb ability goes through. Boss in 3 with cap in 5. Dropping a Pet Repel. S6 Wedding Crasher to the wall. Movement's good. Morb. Boss. Pet Repel. Wedding Crasher. To the wall. Third time is a charm. Yep, I believe it. All right, we got triple amplify on that bad boy too. So even though they built it up, remember, Moon played an M7 Rapture, so it did a certain amount of damage. Since that time, we've got more mass destruction. Yes, it does have less juice on it, but the Wedding Crasher with the mass destruction and the amplify is actually going to hit a little bit harder than that first grenade. So we're taking 15% of the black block down. Green block. Green block. All right. So we'll start fresh on the blue block shortly. MPC. 2.15 in the wall damage. All right. Go over to Tiny, but we need to cap 128 points in Kang, slightly more than Mir. 2 points more than Mir. So it's close. We're also going to cap first boss. Bosses are now even at 1-1. All right, let's give Tiny a timer. 20 seconds, Tiny. Easily beats the timer. Tiny moving to the temple steps. Boss to their chest. Tiny playing boss in 3. Cap in 5. A little bit of dragon smoke. S8 glitch grenade to the wall. And mass destruction up to 16. Does hit. And Dimes likes it because one straw man is lit, so we're flipping the straw man. All right, we'll get to the damage, but let's take this one straw man from Mir. And let's give it over to Team Sly. S8, glitch grenade, strong grenade with all that mass destruction. It's going to be equivalent to a monster grenade. Of the S8 variety. We got 30% of a black block. Take out the black. Green green, and we take 20% of a blue. Sly with a big grenade hit, jumped right in front of Mir, barely. 80% blue remaining. Walls are close. Tiny getting on the board. Let's go over to Kel from that bomber zone. Kel, 20-second timer. Actually, hold up. Kel's got a boss that's going to cap. Let's cap that first. Flags are now 2-1. All right, now we'll start our timer. I took it from you, but at least I put it in the right place, right? All right, we'll get that corrected. Kel beats the timer. Kel going to move to their O zone with a ghost ship. All right, so we're going to break. Going to break the green stone. Going to play Dragon Smoke. Ooh, that's a lot of Dragon Smoke. Look at that. Move to their ozone. Ghost Ship, Nitrous, Dragon Smoke, Navy Strawman, and Hinder Craven Light. Give him a -1. Strawman are now reset to even. Let's give Kel a bullseye. Let's also give her a 25-point Dragon Stone. Movement, Ship, Nitrous, Bullseye, Bust a Stone, Dragon Smoke to relight her own. Hey, that rhymed, right? It's pretty good. I didn't even try to do that. Navy Strawman and Hinder. All right, let's go over to Deadly Dimes from the tank zone. Deadly Dimes' health drops to 80%. Vines. 20-second timer. We got Dimes, B-Dub, Bones, JJ, and Craven. Beats the timer. Dime sliding over into the DZ. Heal and seal. Get rid of those vines. Get her back up to 90. Gonna throw a red stasis over to B-Dub. F5 monster to the wall with Amplify. Movement's good. Pet is good. Heal and seal. F5 monster with a whole lot of mass destruction on it. It's going to make it a grizzly equivalent with the F5. See how B-Dub feels about it. If it's going to hit or if we're going to wait on it. Does hit. F5 monster equivalent. And we've got 80% of a blue block. Take that 80 out. We take a full block out. And we take 70% of that blue block out. I got 30 blue remaining for Team Sly. So four full red and a 0.3 blue. Over on the Team Mir side, 4 red, 1 is teardropped, and then 3 full blue. Let's go over to B-Dub. 20-second timer with stasis. Timer is up. Got a nerf timer in play. 10% nerf. Beats the second nerf timer. F5 Trixie. Has to be in different order, but you can do it that way. So, and luckily the wall is in range. So F5 Trixie to the wall and then back to stasis. And then a Dark Boss to the side chest. Wall will take first damage. Craven says, wait. All right, so F5 Trixie does hit the wall. It splits, and it goes back to the stasis. Tiny is going to prevent the damage on the stasis to leave it there, which means the Dark Boss does not get played. She still has it. And we deal F5 Trixie damage to the wall. Not going to be a lot, but it does have mass destruction. It's going to be equivalent to still less than a spruce. But good juice on it. 40% of a blue block. I got 60 blue remaining. All right, Trixie takes down 40% of the blue block. Stasis is prevented. Dark Ball still in her inventory. Bones coming out of the portal. 20-second timer for Bones. We got Bones, JJ, and Craven. Bones, Colossal Kang. Their boss, that could be worth 73. If it caps. Mass Destruction up to 20. Slush Wand to Kel. Mask of Anubis to B-Dub. All right, so B-Dub cannot prevent class changes with B-Dub because of the legendary. Going to play the Slush Wand. Slush Wand is an ice wand. It's going to cut KILZ damage in half from the boat. Ice wands are out of play. S6 Goliath to the wall. Kang's good. Seal is good. Still in the no zone. S6 Goliath with that mass destruction, looking like a monster. 60 blue. Going to take us down into the red. Blue hits. Red hits. 75% red. I got Team Sly sitting at 25% red. So 2 1/4 for Team Sly. All right, let's go from Bones over to JJ from the DZ. 20 seconds, JJ. Watcher, Seal and Thrill. F5 Trixie to the wall and to stasis. Put Watcher right there on the first tower. Seal and Thrill. F5 Trixie to the wall, which means she does have to leave It is the order of progression, JJ. I do have to move you out of the DZ because you chose the wall prior to the stasis. Had you chose the first target, stasis, and it is an active target, so it's a little different than B-Dub's move. Hers, she had to do it that way because it wasn't active. Yours is different. You do have to move to target the wall. And then you also get the benefit of the stasis. Yep. It does hit. Stasis is dead. And we'll take that blue down to 20%. Back-to-back F5 Trixies. So that blue wall is still up because it doesn't have any amplify on it, but B-Dub hit it for 40%. Now JJ hits her 40%. It is 20% of a blue block. And the final move at round 3, Craven Light, 20 seconds. Timer is up. Beats the timer. It's going to release the sub, which he can do because he is in the DZ. Craven Light with the Wave Award. And going to wash MPC. We'll put him on this side just in case he needs wall range. Up. B-Dub, that target was MPC. So I'm pretty sure you don't want to slash off. We can make her just, we can make B-Dub. Finally be like, hey, I want to burn a legendary. Let me go ahead and just slash off. So, yeah, MPC, no worries. Nothing we can do about it. All right, so MPC is going to get washed out. Tiny will rotate into the temple at the end of the round. So they set that one up there pretty nicely. At the end of the round, Strawman is 0-0. Put Tiny in. B-Dub does stay in the temple. Oh, boy. We got an avalanche. Because of JJ's move, we got an avalanche. All right, so that's going to be 75 for Sly, 0 for Mirror. All right, so the avalanche, going to get rid of some seals. Absorptions and seals. Pet repels do stay. So B-Dub losing absorption and a seal. Kel losing her seal. JJ, seal and absorption. Everything else stays. Like pile it on. I'm not trying to. I'm just counting the numbers. All right, let me make sure all the people who meant to move did move. They did. Let's give Dimes a halo. Give Craven a second halo. All right, let's go to round 4. Round number 4, MPC, you are no longer waterlogged. 20-second timer. We got MPC, Tiny, Kel, and Dimes. All right, beats the timer. Mythic Kang down to Main Street. MPC, 63 if it caps. Drop Seal, S1, Elmo to the Watchtower. See if Craven is going to let it hit. Does hit. They get the points for the Elmo, and they light Watchtower number 5 up. All right, let's go from MPC over to Tiny from the Temple. 20 seconds, Tiny. Tiny, Kel, Dimes. Next 3 to go. Easily beats time. Move back to the DZ. Tiny's like, I'm out of here. Tiny back to the DZ. Mythic Kang. H9 Elmo to the Watchtower. Going to zap that Kang. Put the first zap on it. Mythic Kang could be worth 63 for Tiny. Movement's good. Kang is good. Zap is good. Let's see if B-Dub wants to let that Elmo hit and light the Watchtower with H9. It does hit. First Watchtower is lit up right beside the Watcher. And JJ got 5 points for the Watcher as well. I didn't announce it, but she did get it. All right, let's go from Tiny over to Kel. 20-second timer. All right, Kel beats the timer. Move to their rover zone. Let's get rid of boat. Skull to Tiny, heal and seal. That's a good shatter. That wall only has 20% left. That was smart. Take that blue block out of play. 2 full blue remaining. Let's go Skull to Tiny. Take Tiny down to 90. We'll light Watchtower number 6 with that. Let's give Kel another absorption. And an Elmo to the Watchtower. We're going to light number 7. So let's give him 2 full rows. Number 7 is lit up. Let's give him another 10. All right, a lot of stuff there. I'll repeat it. Move to their rover. That's good. Skull to Tiny. Damage is done. Watchtower lit. Absorption. Heal and seal. She got the heal and the seal. E3 Elmo to the Watchtower, and she did get the shatter as well. All good. Let's go over to Deadly Dimes from the DZ. 20 seconds, Dimes. Easily beats the timer. She's going to move to the DZ. Now, keep in mind, ain't no rover. I'm sorry, she's moving to the ozone. Move to the ozone. Got to leave her rover behind. Talon Bones to the temple. Going to shatter the wall. That's a good shatter as well. That takes it exactly down to 2 red. S6 monster loaded to the wall. With mass destruction. S6 Grizzly equivalent, Deadly Dimes. It's going to finish off the wall. Gold bar for Deadly Dimes. Let's rebuild it. Where are all these PCP points during the season when they actually count? Movement talent. Finish off the wall with a shatter. And let's go over to B-Dub from the Temple. 20-second timer, B-Dub. We got B-Dub, Bones, JJ, Craven, and halftime. I think you're right, Angel. I think anytime these two teams play, it does always feel like a championship match. All right, B-Dub. Dark Boss to the side chest. B-Dub playing Dark Boss in 4. Would cap in 6. Dark Boss could be worth an extra 25. Going to go E3. It is the St. Elmo, and also going to shatter. Shatter is going to take us to 0.75. Blue. Shatter won't matter because of the cyborg. And then we'll go E3 to the Watchtower. All right, so Elmo to the Watchtower. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. All right. That gives us 8. So we got 8 Watchtowers lit and an Elmo. Cyrus going to take down 3 blocks. Now this one is tricky too because of the Rapture. Remember, it's got to take damage. It's only 1% damage, but this is... It's going to cost them a Rapture. So we get the blue block with Cyrus. We get a blue block with Cyrus. And then Cyrus has to hit. And it does. And takes that block away. So there's still 3 full red remaining. All right. Cyborg, Dark Boss, Shatter, E3 Elmo to the Watchtower. All done within the timer. Bomber Bones, you're up. 20 seconds to you. Bones, JJ, and Craven. All right, going to play Silas. Silas is going to... I think Silas is going to snipe a sub as a sniper, correct? Oh, that's no good for you, though. Yeah. I don't like that move. So Silas is going to steal the sub. But it's a sniper effect, so it's a 1-turn stealth block. Am I correct? Same turn block? All right, so basically it gets rid of the black block that you need for the snowstorm. All right, so black block goes out of play. And then now we got a... Let's give her the pet repel. And we get a M7. With 2 green blocks, and B-Dub's like, yeah, we're gonna let that one hit because it'll deal the damage, but no snowstorm. This wall is stronger than the last wall. Last wall was moderate. But M7 snowstorm kicked up Going to be an M7 monster equivalent after the mass destruction. Able to take out a couple of green blocks. That's it. With no snowstorm effect. That might be huge. We'll find out. Everything matters. Silas, Pet Repel, Amplify, Snowstorm. Let's go over to JJ from the No Zone. I'll say it. All right, 20-second timer, JJ. Move back to the DZ. JJ back, inner spot. Mythic Kang to Dark Boss. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Gonna shatter. Get you down to 2 3/4 red. Oh, really? Really? Come on! Oh, man, that movement's going to haunt you forever. All right, we got to move her back. Ouch. That's painful. You are definitely getting the control room for that movement. All right. JJ, do you want to stay with the Mythic Kang? All right. So JJ basically plays Mythic Kang. No shatter, no grenade, no movement. That's important. Craven Light, final move of the first half, 20 seconds. Timer's up. All right, Craven Light, Cosmic Guard. I'm going to play Kruger, an Immortal Scourge to Main Street, and a Trixie to both Kangs. All right, so he's going to attempt to put out a Watchtower B-dub with Kruger, and then he's going to go Immortal Scourge to Main Street. And then an M7 Trixie to both Kangs. So the Immortal Scourge is going to do damage. Also going to take 30 points away from that boss cap. So Craven trying to put out a Watchtower with Kruger. Immortal Scourge to damage the boss, but more importantly, take the points away. And then he also wants to go M7 to kill both those Trixies. It's a lot of negative point deductions there. See if it'll hit or if we're going to wait. Craven adding some serious defense to his repertoire tonight. Where you at, B-Dub? There she is. Gold blue Kel. And JJ. And look at that. A lot of defense from Craven. A lot of offense from B-Dub. All right, double gold blues. That is all the blues for Team Mir. And that is going to be break his seal. And take Craven down to 50%. And prevent the Kruger. Scourge does hit. And that'll deduct 30 points from that boss cap. So it'll be a minus 30. And that, everybody, is halftime. Great first half, both teams. Captains, give me your subs for the second half and round 5. Let's get B-Dub a third blessing. Let's get Bones a third blessing. Strawman 0-0. DZ. Did y'all avalanche them again? Holy moly. That might be our first double avalanche. Or as Andy Reid would say in a commercial, great googly moogly. All right, double avalanche. Craven Light with a third. B-Dub losing her seal. Kel losing seal and absorption. The Pet Repel stay. So 75 points for Sly for the avalanche. All right, so it looks like we got Moon coming back in for MPC. Hey, Moon hinted for y'all. He said, I might be back. See that? Dropped a little hint. JJ, I'm going to move you back to the DZ, and this time Craven can't do anything about it. That was kind of mean. All right, we're going to have Moon, Football, Kel, Dimes, B-Dub, Bones. JJ, Craven, Samurai, and the Animal. Both teams did unlock the Century guns. All right, so before we get to Moon's turn, we are going to cap another 126 points in Kangs. We are going to cap another boss. That's boss number 3. Three flags to 1. Do we have animals buffs? All right, do we have footballs buffs? I don't know. I don't know if Hennessy is a buff that we're allowing, Joe. Oh, there's nothing to challenge. It's there, JJ. It's exactly the way it's supposed to be. It's gone. Now, I wouldn't have typed that. I would have left that. Anyway, I'm moving on. All right, let's go to Moonshot. 20-second timer, Moon. You're going to be in the control room for a long time, JJ. JJ didn't do well at hide and go seek, I'm sure. She's like, I'm not going to tell y'all that Johnny is under the stair. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have said that. All right, Moonshot beats the timer. Red Stasis to football. Steel Dime's boss. Thrill and Seal, E3 Elmo to the Watchtower. Stasis is good. Steal a boss. Thrill and Seal. And E3 Elmo to Light Watchtower number 9. Moonshot with a 9 award. Just like that. Light him up. Give Craven his cryo back. All right, all watchtowers are lit. And the Elmo points. Stasis, steal the boss, Thrill and Seal, E3 Elmo to the Watchtower. All done within the timer. Let's go over to football with a Stasis. And I do know that Tiny is going to cap. That's 136 points in Kangs. 136. Flags are now 3-2. All right, football, you're on the clock, 20 seconds. We got football, Kel, Dimes, B-Dub, and Bones. Beats the timer. Gonna drop some Torment on Moon. Strawman, put some Haze on Moon. Little Haze. Oh, never mind. He's going Haze ability. Haze ability, which is going to nerf his damage 5% with the Haze. All right, Torment, Inferno to Strawman, and then nerf Moon 5%. Let me know if you want that hit beat up. It does. All right, Strawman in the house. First Strawman is lit. Football has gear absorption. It is going to break his gear absorption. Let's go over to Kel. Kel, 20-second timer for you from the tank zone. Kel's going to head over to their tank zone. Put it right there. Going to go Ward to Samurai. Torment back in Football. Going to play Absorption because y'all know Kel cannot have one move without multiple absorptions. There it is. Navy to Strawman and Sizzle. Their Ozone. Oh boy, Animal's like deja vu. That's where it started last week, Joe. All right, we'll Sizzle Joe down to 90%. Movement's good. Ward is good. Torment is good. Absorption and Navy to that Strawman to go ahead and put it out. All right, let's go from Kel over to Deadly Dimes. 20 seconds Dimes. Deadly Dimes, B-Dub, and Bomber Bones. Timer is up. Beats the timer. Dark Boss to the side chest. That was clutch. Moon stole the boss, but remember, Dark Boss cannot be hijacked. If it caps, could be worth a bonus 25. Sneaky Dimes playing boss in 5 with cap in 7. Gonna throw some chill over to the Sizzle. Gonna put another Haze on Moon. They are stacking the Haze. -10. He's like, I'm always gonna haze. They're like, we're gonna keep on hazing you. B-Dub, M7 monster loaded. Dark Boss is good. Chill that Sizzle. M7 monster. And then the ability. B-Dub says it hits. Remember, stronger wall. So they won't melt quite as fast this time. But Sly is keeping the pressure on. Blue block. Blue block. 30% of a blue block. I got 70 blue remaining. 4 full red and 70 blue. Sly almost a wall advantage. They've made up for the watchtowers. We got a pretty close game. Let's go from Deadly Dimes over to B-Dub. 20-second timer, B-Dub. B-Dub, Bones, JJ, and Craven. Timer is up. %, Nerf timer. Locked in. %, Nerf timer. All right, we need to make sure B-Dub's move is coming through. Is 50% Nerf. So we got to get B-Dub's move in. There it is. All right, she's going to move to the temple. With a heel and seal. M7 Wedding Crasher loaded and sizzle their ozone. It is a 50% nerf on the attack as well. So M7, cut it in half. .5 and the Wedding Crasher after the mass destruction. 3.5 Cataclysm. Red block. 70% of a red block. I've got 1.3 red remaining. 1.3. Let's go from B-Dub over to Bomber Bones. 20 seconds, Bones. We got Bones, JJ, and Craven. Bones beats timer. She's going to move to the temple. Mythic Gideon to give him a -28. Going to chill the ozone. Joe still at 80. Back-to-back sizzles. M7 Goliath. And going to haze Moon for a -15. Does stack for his next attack. We'll see if B-Dub lets the M7 Goliath hit or she's going to stop it. And actually, the sizzles, Joe, should not hit until his turn, depending on how many are there. So I still got Joe at 100. The sizzles will all take place once it gets to his turn. It does hit. M7 Goliath. Little less than Dime's attack. Weaker grenade. Same juice. 70 off the board. Red off the board. 30% red, so we got 70 red still on the board. 2 full blocks. So at 2.7 on Team Sly. On Mir, I got 1.3. Bomber Bones doing some work. JJ from the DZ, 20 seconds, JJ. I'm going to go Stasis to Craven. Torment over to Bones. Sizzle the Ozone. And Inferno to Strawman. It hits. Let's light it up. Stasis, Torment, Inferno. JJ taking 10% from the Strawman, but she does light a Strawman. All good. Let's go over to Craven Light. Craven and Stasis, 20-second timer. Got Craven, Samurai, and Animal. Timer's up. %, nerf locked in. It's going to move to the Bomber Zone. It's going to be their Bomber Zone. Moving down here with Moonshot. And it's 3 halos. Bomber Zone, Vines to Samurai. Red Kang to the Boss. And a QWERTY grenade to Samurai. Red Kang could be worth 50 for Craven Light. Movement's good. Vines and QWERTY grenades still under consideration. Vines do hit. So that gets rid of Samurai's absorption. And going to Judas that back to Animal to quiet him down. Craven Light. Does a hit. Football is going to Judas it back to Samurai again. We got a little Judas ping pong going on. The QWERTY is in your court, B-Dub. JJ with the prevention. We get 2 legendaries and a prevention in play. But it is prevented. All right, after Craven Light. Let's go to Samurai, 22nd Samurai. Samurai getting in the turret. Boston Main Street. Samurai playing Boston 5, capping 7. Heal and seal and absorption. And shatter. 1.3, taking it down to 1.1. Or I'm sorry, 1.05. 1.05. And monster loaded. Craven says, I'm going to use the gold sonar and a mythic sonar. Now, they do have the mass destruction. And they do get the +2 from the turret. So it is a E3 Grizzly. Craven's not playing around with this one. Going gold and mythic. That is a 35% nerf with the sonars. So 35%. It's going to take us down to 50%. Two-thirds of a rage. So not even 1 rage. And 30% nerf on the Grizzly is going to be less than 1 rage to a Rapture. Decent grenade, not enough rage. 55%, taking you down to 50% of a red block. Craven Light with a double sonar play. Needed a little bit more juice to it, Samurai. Half a red block remaining. All right, and the final move of round number 5. Animal. 20 seconds. All right, so Animal does take the first sizzle, 90%. And then he plays Mythic Nolan. Gets in the turret. Chill Smoke to get rid of the sizzle after it damages him. S8 Goliath loaded to the wall. That is looking like a T10 after the turret bonus. It hits. T10 after mass destruction. It's the best grenade shot of the night. Animal. 2.7 on the board. Animal. A little bit of overkill. Taking it down. Let's rebuild it. Animal with a gold bar. All right, and that is the end of round number 5. Now, we go into Dragonstorm, but I tell you, somebody is hoping for a low die roll, and that is Team Sly, because they will not be participating in Dragonstorm. So Mir going to have an advantage. Question is, how much? Let's give B-Dub a blessing. Bones, a blessing. DZ, 25 all. Halo for football. Third Halo for JJ. Strawman, 5 points for Mir. 0. All right. Let's see what the roll is going to be. This could be crucial. Four-sider. Oh, it is only a 1. No, no, no. Not the best Dragonstorm possibility. All right, but every little bit counts. Let's go over to the Marshall Moonshot, who is tormented. But he does get E1 naturally for the Dragonstorm. Timer is up. Beats both timers. I'm not sure about this one. Silver Spark. You gonna send your Nolan over to fight hit a Nolan? help me out with that one. I'm lost. G Nolan to Nolan. Blitz. All right. Blitz to Nolan. Craven, does it still hit? All right, Silver Spark, Gold Blitz, and the Trixie to the wall and the Nolan. He did it in the right order. That is going to get rid of Joe's Nolan. Also, he does have the 1 point of free rage and a super thrill. So if you aren't watching early what that Trixie did, you know. Moonshot taking it down. He got the 1, he got the 3. That is an F4, but they also got their mass destruction on there. Moonshot with a gold bar. And Mir getting their first wall on the board. And let's rebuild it. All right, let's go over to football, who's also tormented and has stasis. 20 seconds football. Beats the timer. He's going to play Mythic Kang to his boss. Football, Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Whoa, 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 whoa. 25-point penalty. It's okay. But it is a minus 25 for the deletion. Mythic Kang, max seal to dimes. SA Trixie, Main Street Boss, and Craven Stasis with Amplify. All right, get rid of Craven Stasis. S8 Trixie to Moon's boss. Moon doesn't have a boss. Oh, it says Main Street Boss. Sorry. Main Street Boss. That's Riley's boss. That's my bad. It never said Moon. All right, S8 Trixie to Main Street Boss. So Samurai, your boss, not taking much. It's an S8, but it's a Trixie. I still got your boss at 93%. Very little damage, even with the high juice attached. Does kill the stasis, though. He cannot play the S8, so let's back it up. Football was tormented. That changes things. So, after the mass destruction, it increases the damage of the Trixie, but there's no juice on it. But the stasis is a regular stasis. So with the mass destruction, it does kill the stasis. But Samurai's boss, 99%. That would have been a color stasis. It would not have killed an upgraded stasis. Mythic Kang, Max Seal. Regular Trixie, Main Street Boss, 1% of damage, barely kills the stasis on Craven. All right, let's go over to Kel. 20-second timer, Kel, Dragonstorm. We got Kel, Dimes, B-Dub, and Bones. Timer's up. Kel to the temple steps. Mythic Torrent, Strawman. I'm going to light Strawman number 2. Dust to Bones. Activate Lantern, S8 Trixie to their Kangs. All right. And I am going to say, it hits. But Kel did play her hand. Because the Trixie splits. So, Craven, it hits. But only the first Trixie is undetectable by the Lantern. And she did say highest one first. It does kill both Trixies. And they are out of play. Yeah. It was a fair move by Kel playing the hand, and certainly she said highest one first, so she did tip her hand. But now we know. All right, Temple Steps, Mythic Torrent, Dust to Bones, Lantern for the Trixie. It's undetectable. Then it splits. It is detectable. Second one, but both hit. And Kel, I got you as sieging in the last turn. So Kel did get a 100-point siege in the last round. All right, let's go to dimes. 20 seconds dimes. Beats the timer. Gonna go Misery Mantle. So she's going to steal Samurai's Mythic Kang and put it on her boss. So dimes with the Misery Mantle, steal an upgraded pet, play it, even if you've already played one. So dimes dropping another 63 on that boss with the Misery Mantle. She's going to move to the Bomber Zone. Jinshi and Gritty. Gavel to the wall and sizzle their ozone. All right, legendary to steal Riley's Mythic Kang, put it on her boss. Move to the Bomber Zone. Jinshi to give that nerf across the board. Gritty. Thrill Smoke, S8 Gavel. It's a 9 Gavel. Let's upgrade it with a Mass Destruction. This is a fresh wall. And it is stronger. Black block. Green block. Little tougher this time around. All right, let's go over to B-Dub from the Temple. B-Dub, 20-second timer. Going to go with Ancient. Yes, she can. Steal an upgraded scoring pet and play it as if it's your own. So she's stealing it from Riley. Mythic Kang to Main Street. The B-Dub dropping Mythic Kang. Torment over to Craven. An animal going to prevent the snowstorm. All right, Ancient Double Mass Destruction, Mythic Kang on Main Street, Tormented Craven. Big snowstorm grenade, animal shuts it down. Let's go over to Bones with the Torment. 20-second timer, Bones. B-Dub's Boss did cap. So that is flag number 4 for Team Mir. Four flags to 2. Bones beats the timer. Going to summon Nolan. Put dust on Samurai. Second sizzle to the ozone for Samurai. Absorption. Spruce to the straw man. Let's put it out. A lot of nerfs going on. So Nolan's good. Dust is good. Absorption, spruce, and sizzle. All good. JJ, you're on the clock. 20 seconds to JJ. We have JJ, Craven, Samurai, and Animal. That's what's left in Dragonstorm. Beats the timer. Dune to Strawman. Max Seal. Ejection Bomb and Detonate to Bones. I like that. I like that ejection bomb move. Dune to Strawman. Gonna light Strawman number 2. All right. Let's ground control to Major Tom. Boom. Bones out of the temple. We go from JJ over to Craven Light. 20-second timer, Craven. Craven, Samurai, and Animal. Yeah, that does have to get damage through, JJ. That is a good challenge. It is D10 upon detonation. So I do have to back her up. She got all them buffs. So let's put her back up here. It is a D10, so that means it breaks her absorption. It checks the seal. Does get rid of both. But does not carry out the ejection without the damage. All right, move to their tank zone. Craven Light, moving up. Yeah, there's nothing to absorb. Absorption abilities are only for DIs. Mythic Dark Nolan from Craven Light. Drop Seal and Spruce to the Straw Man. Seal is good. Spruce to put out that second Straw Man. It's a game of chess right now, back and forth. Movement, Nolan, Seal, and Spruce from Craven. Let's go over to Samurai. Samurai, 20-second timer. From the Ozone. Samurai taking her health down to 80%. 2 sizzles. Gold Gideon. Minus 24. Chill Smoke. T10 Gavel loaded to the wall with extra nuke. 10-12. And the extra nuke ability. Animal gonna double evoke it. All right, 12. Takes down to 6. Second evoke. All right. We'll start with Insania. Insania will take us down to 9. First evoke to 4.5. Second evoke to 2.25. Gavel after mass destruction. Monster. Monster cut in half. B-Dub's going to add the Intaglio back. It'll give us an E3 Cataclysm with extra nuke. It's going to be an E3 Carnage. So we had double evoke, a lot of juice added, an Insania and Intaglio. And after we add that, we take 25% from the dust smoke. Yes. Did you not hear me deduct the Insania? Did you not see him type it? It's there. E3 Carnage. Nerf 25% from the dust smoke. He is right. We absolutely did change that. We changed it that each of the dragons have to be played individually. That is correct. That is a good challenge. And that is why. Because we did have the back and forth, and we did not want to make the Insania any less important than the Intaglio. They're absolutely correct. All right. And I'm going to give Bones a -10. I saw it. Actually, I'm going to give you a -25 for deleting the comment. Keep it in line, Bones. No comments needed and no deletions needed. Again, as I was saying, the rule changed, so we did not get a negative from the Insania or the Intaglio. So going back to calculate damage, Bonnie cannot play hers. Craven did play his, so we're going to go back to the initial damage. Which is an E2 with the 25% nerf. 1.5 Cataclysm is the damage that goes through. Second wall stronger than the first. $75% of a black block. Mirror, 25% black remaining. All right, we go from Samurai. Final move of Dragonstorm. Animal, you're up. 20 seconds. Kang, Super Thrill, Blue Spark. Patton, Grizzly, loaded to the wall. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All done within the timer. Samurai going to intervene it and shut it down, but let's give Animal at least the Kang. Could be 45 points for the Animal. And that is the end of Dragonstorm, everybody. At the end of Dragonstorm, captains, give me your final four. We got a good one lining up. No more Dragonstorm. Battle for the bronze. Take a look at the board. Who's left? What's left? Do your calculations now. Bones, getting a temple. B-Dub, getting a temple and a gold orb. $100-point bonus for Team Mir. DZ, 25-25. Deadly Dimes, I got you with a Occupy. confirm that if you agree. We got football, Dimes, Bones, and Craven. We got MPC. I like it. The double switch by Mir. Kind of crafty. Kel, B-Dub, and JJ. All right, let's get the lineups lined up. Moon, Kel, B-Dub, and JJ. Animal, Samurai, great job by both of you. Football is still in the game. He keeps his stasis. Football, Dimes, Bones, and Craven. Strawman, we had 5 for Mir, 0 for Sly. All right, I think we got a good one lined up for you guys. Be smart. We'll start it out. Timers matter. We'll start with MPC. MPC back in the game. 20-second timer. 2 bosses. We'll cap this round. MPC, football, Kel, Dimes, B-Dub, Bones, JJ, and Craven. Beats the timer. Gold Gideon. Minus 24. Max Spark to Craven. Blue Spark, Super Thrill, H9, Navy to the wall. Craven says, wait, I know it's a Navy, but I still don't like it. 9, 10, 11, 12. No Blue Spark. We'll give B-Dub a warning for the double play. First one tonight. Bone's going to intervene it. So the Max Spark was the first play. That goes through. The Super Thrill, the H9, is shut down by Bomber Bones. All right, let's go over to football. Football. 20-second timer. Timer is up. Did not beat the timer. Did beat the Nerf timer. Going to Talon Craven. To range. I'm assuming that's to the Range Rover. Am I to assume that, football? in range of the wall. Okay. So Talon cannot happen because he has a stasis. Grizzly Blue Spark Super Thrill with Nuke. B-Dub says wait. MPC with the prevention. All right, no Talon. Super Thrill Blue Spark, T10 Grizzly is all shut down. Let's go over to Kel. 20-second timer to Kel. Gold Gideon beats the timer. Gold Gideon is a -24. Max Spark to Craven. He is stuck in place. Super Thrill, H9 Navy loaded to the wall with Nuke. Craven says it hits. It is a fresh wall. It is a Navy grenade. Now, they get the mass destruction. So we'll take it from a Navy up to a Cataclysm. 9, 10, 11, 12 with Nuke. Second wall is stronger. Great. Juice. Average grenade power compared to what we've been seeing. Black block. Green block. 2 full blocks because it is a Navy grenade, but still a good hit. Considering. Get 2 blocks with a Navy and you can't use a blue on it. That's nice. Let's go over to Deadly Dimes. Deadly Dimes will cap her boss. I've got a 45 and a 63. So another 108 points in Kangs for Sly. Bosses are now 4-3. Will likely end up 5-3 for the game. Deadly Knives, Mythic Gideon. Super Thrill, Blue Spark, Warrior Enrage, Napoleon, H9 Grizzly to the wall with Nuke. Now, I don't know if we're going to see more pressure than that. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. S17 Grizzly with Nuke, B-Dub. I feel like, did JJ use a prevention? Yep. B-Dub says wait. We'll see if they got anything else for it. All right, we got double mythic sonars. All right, let's burn the sonars. That will be a 40% nerf. But man, that's 40% of a lot of deadly dimes damage. 17. We're going to take it down to a S9. And it was over the Grizzly because they have extra damage. So we're still this late in the game. We're getting an S9. Lithium grenade. S9 lithium equivalent. Green block. Blue block. 30% of a blue block. 70 blue remaining. Every couple of blocks count. Go from deadly dimes over to B-dub. 20 seconds. Each team scoring. All right, B-dub going. Gold Gideon. Blue Spark. Warrior and Rage, Super Thrill, H9 Navy from Patton with Nuke. Craven says wait. Football with the intervene. They saw all them blues over there. They start throwing the navies. Football intervening. That's a big attack, but a big stop as well. Bomber Bones and her crafty little friend, Nolan. Bones and Red Nolan. H9 Gavel. Pershing. Super Thrill. And she says, let's nuke it. She does have the dust smoke, so she does have a 25% nerf. That is a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. S13 monster equivalent. Let's dust it. Take it back to an S9. And take it back to a red eye. S9 red eye for her and Nolan. $70 blue. Blue. 70 red. 70 red. Red. 70 red. 1.3 remaining. Bones. Getting work done. Her and Nolan. And final move for Team Mirror, JJ, who's been in the control room 4 times tonight. We will cap the boss. 63-point Kang. Boss number 5, 5-3. JJ going to go with the blackout wand. No DZ points. Move to range. Rage, Super Thrill, Blue Spark, S9 Navy, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and nuke it with the Navy, JJ. Make it rain, JJ. It is a Navy, but it's a lot of juice on there. Green, blue, blue, 60% blue, 40 blue remaining. One of the better Navy shots we've seen. B-Dub says, Intaglio that joint. Take down the rest of that blue block. Get it out of here. That was worth it. Now it's got you down in the red zone. All right. Craven, bring us home. Craven is Max Sparked. He's got no choice. I love it. I love it. H9 Max Mikes. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 with Nuke. S13 Max Mikes to their wall. And it hits. And it's going to hit harder than the Navy's because of the mass destruction and the Nolans. Now that is a twist of fate. Blue block, blue block, blue block, triple blue, build back. And that is where we leave it, everybody. Nice finish, nice game. I don't know. It seems like a very close game, but it's very well played by both teams. Certainly, this lived up to the billing of a KILZ Cup match. So certainly a good one here. So we'll start out with no DZ points, 0-0. Mir, 5 for Strawman. Craven, I have you not getting the siege. Is that correct? Can you confirm no siege for you? Missing their rover. Yep. So we did get the occupy on one side, the siege on the other. B-Dub with the temple. And let's count down the blessings. I got Bones with another blessing. I got Mir with another blessing. So it looks like both have 6. So Mir benefited a little bit more from the blessings. Check this out. I mean, they didn't quite get that second wall, but they did get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got good points off of that. 6. 1 remaining. But let's go over to Team Sly. Sly got those 2 red blocks. Then let's rebuild them. And let's give them 4 more. On one side, you got one team with more bosses. On the other, one team with more walls. Then on the other side, you got one team with the watchtower. We're going to see how this plays out. You guys, hey, congratulate each other. This is a great 3rd place battle. I mean, it is for the bronze. We are giving out bronze medals, so it's important. And I'll be back within 5 minutes, and I'll tell you who won this epic showdown. I agree with Trigger. It felt like a championship match. I absolutely loved it. And, you know, we got a lot of extras to calculate. So you guys sit back, relax, and let's see who took down 3rd place. All right, everybody, we are back, and we got a close one. Imagine that, a close one, as you would expect. It it felt like one team was winning and another team, and then back and forth. So let me give you the totals, and we'll figure out who finished this epic battle. Here we go. We'll start out. Team Sly. Talk about flags. 3 flags for Team Sly. 600 points. Team Mir. 5 flags. 900 points. Mir with a 300-point advantage. Let's get to the walls. 950 points in walls for Team Sly. 550 points for Team Mir. Sly with a little bit of a lead. Strawman, 15 points for Mir, 0 for Sly, chopping into it a little bit. MBS, 200 points for Sly, pulling out into the lead. Kang, Sly 372, Mir 315. More advantage Sly, couple hundred points up. Siege and Occupy, 150 points for Sly, 100 points for Mir. Watchtowers, 25 points for Sly, 325 for Mir. Dragonstones, Team Mir, 25. None for Sly. DZ, Sly with 2 avalanches. 200 points, 75 for Mir. Timers were even. At this point, Sly with a slight advantage. But we got more to add. It's 2767 to 2575, 200 points. But let's get to the PCP. White flag. 2 gold bars, a feather, a cannonball, a tire, a wave, a ace award, and they split the DZ 75-75, Craven and JJ. JJ using the blackout wand at the end did not help Mir because it allowed Craven to take a split of the PCP DZ. Sorry, JJ, I got to bring that one up too. But I get it because you had to do your attack as well. But it did split it. I just want you guys to know that. Let's go over to the other side. You've got a gold bar for Mir, cannonball, tire, bullseye, 9 award, ace award, golden orb, and PCP DZ. So that's 350 points for Mir. So Mir chipping into it. But then we get down to the extras. The extras are the negatives, and it's also the other things like the Elmos, the Victorium, the Dark Bosses. Mir had Watcher, Dark Boss, Elmos, but they also had negative 30 points from the Scourge that Craven Light played and the Mythic Gideon of 56. So Mir ended up with a -6. Now that sounds bad, but when you get to Sly, Sly had Victorium Dark Boss, but they had a -96. This is how close this game was. Final score in a nail biter. Sly 29-71, Mir 29-19. About a 50-point win for Team Sly. What a close game. Close game. Mir down Amanda and Flyrod. Sly played on the road. So both games, both teams had challenges, right? It's about as even as it could get. And it came down to a block or a boss or a Kang or any of those things. But I will tell you, tonight, this battle, it has been a long time coming. So glad to see all of the Mir players, all the Sly players, and you guys rolling up your sleeve tonight and putting on an amazing show. You guys played great. Looking forward to more battles like this. This is what the game is all about. This tonight is what Play Dead Live is about. Of course, you want to win, but I'm telling you, it's kind of that suspense of going down to the wire and being within a move or two of winning or losing. And this one was an excellent match. So, great job. We play a dead wedding game on Monday night. Mirror and Arc. It's going to be a lot of fun. And enjoy the night off tomorrow, everybody. I'm going to rest my voice again. You guys probably heard me cough a couple times, but I'm doing the best I can. And I will see all of you guys for Vox traveling to Arc. There will be nerves. There will be mistakes. There will be execution. So Wednesday night, be ready to rock and roll, everybody. Have a great night, and we'll talk to all of you guys Wednesday night. Thanks again, everybody. Great job. Talk to you soon. Peace.